Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today we will be discussing what the progress that's been made with Manchester United recently. Obviously, since Christmas, I've been saying that that the top four's gone because of all the home draws and stuff. And I was looking at a statistic today. Jose Mourinho, at the last 4 managers, has got the worst home record so far. He's got the home record of 34%, 34% wins. Louis van Gaal, his first through the 2 years, had a 65%, I think. David Moyes 44, Alex Ferguson 85. Is that worrying? It is worrying for me. Are we unbeaten in the league? We are unbeaten in 20 games, which is the best in the top 5 European competitions, European League so far, which would be England, France, Spain, Italy and Germany. But that's not the point. The draws, it still sits us, I think it's at 54 points now, which is 4 behind City, who are on 58, I believe. Arsenal on 51, just behind. And has any progress been made? From last year, I think so. We've brought in some better players. Yes, definitely. The better players have helped. But I don't know how I got these on, actually. There's no music. It's definitely helped. But what can you say? That many home draws. Yeah, it's obviously screwed us. Is that because the players are not mentally stable enough? Well, not in that way, not in that aspect that they're not mentally stable, but in the aspect that they don't have enough. They're not strong enough mentally to gather wins at home. I mean, yesterday we were incredibly lucky there. 94th minute, we get a penalty. Ironically, Luke Shaw, who's been slated a couple of days, only yesterday, well, the day before, so that'd be Monday, by Jose Mourinho. Also put him in the squad yesterday, brought him on, and made a statement that he was using Jose Mourinho's mind to play. He went out there, his body was playing, but he wasn't using his mind. He was going with Jose Mourinho's mind. Jose was telling him what to do. He went and did it. But can you blame the players fully on being a lack of mentality? Probably not. I would say that the reason why Manchester United was so successful under Sir Alex Ferguson was because of the fact that he gave them a sense. He had authority, and the players knew what they had to do to go out there and win. Obviously, we don't know what happens backstage with Jose Mourinho, but what all I can see is that I don't see enough. The players don't seem to have the right temperament, or just lack of, I don't know, urgency maybe, lack of urgency. Poor finishing by Ibrahimovic yesterday probably did account to it, even though he scored the penalty. I don't know, they just don't have the backbone or the mentality. They're not, I can't think of the word. I don't know, the best I can describe it is they're not mentally there as such, if you know what I mean. They're not mentally all there. So they don't get me wrong, a team like that should be challenging for titles. They should be in Champions League. They should be in the top 4, definitely. I mean, you got two of the supposedly the greatest midfielder in the world, Paul Pogba, seeing as he was the most expensive. One of the best strikers in the world. One of the best. You got Martial, Mkhitaryan, two very talented wingers. You got Ander Herrera, you got Michael Carrick, you got Smalling and Bailly. You've got an abundance of players here. And obviously Paul Pogba wasn't playing yesterday. Is that a part of it? I don't think so. We've just had unbeaten in 20, but I don't know. And I'm very going to make more of a judgment on Jose Mourinho himself at the end of the season. Obviously, can I see progress? Most people would say, well, no, we haven't seen any progress. We're in 5th. We finished 5th last season. Very true, and I can see fans' frustration. But again, you've got to think, who else is out there that wants to manage Manchester United at the moment? I wouldn't want to manage Manchester United at the moment because of the amount of I don't know, the players just don't seem all there. I'm losing interest. I haven't been doing any reviews because I'm like, well, what's the point in watching when they just, you're just going to get another draw. You're like, ugh, what's the point? And that's how probably a lot of fans are thinking. Obviously, you're still selling out home crowds. And Manchester United at Old Trafford used to be unbeatable. They used to be so dominant there. Not many teams could come to Manchester United and think, yeah, we could win this one. Now you're like, now teams are just coming there like, yeah, we could win this one. And I'm just like, oh, a draw to West Brom, a draw to Everton. We still got to play Spurs, City, Chelsea in the league. Obviously, we played Liverpool twice already. And I believe Arsenal we got to play as well. So it could be interesting. We still got to do in the Europa, as I said. I will judge Jose based on the Europa. Is he going to put all the emphasis on Europa? Is top 4 gone? Can we gain 4 points in City? I think so. If we win the derby again, that's 1 point. City are going to slip up somewhere. Although we're probably going to slip up a lot more. And if we don't get top 4 again, what are the board going to think? Are we going to encourage any better players? Saying we want to get Griezmann. Are we going to get Griezmann when Atletico Madrid, they're in the Champions League and Manchester United are still in the Europa League? I mean, the players are still saying, yeah, we want to go for top 4, but if the players are on board and the manager isn't, then there's not going to be much progress at all. Jose Mourinho, definitely, I think he's lost his touch. He's lost touch with the recent ways of football. Probably very similar to Arsene Wenger, actually, but we're not going to talk about Arsene Wenger. That's an Arsenal matter, and I don't really want to talk about that. I'm here to talk about Manchester United today, and obviously disappointing result yesterday, disappointing result against West Brom. It's disappointing all the time, really. I don't know when the next Europa League match is against Anderlecht. I think it's either this week or next week. I know we got the home leg first, which will always be handy. I'd actually prefer to have the away leg, so you've got to go out there and get away goals, and then you know what you've got to do. You know what you've got to do in the home leg to hold the other team off. But yeah, that's going to be about it. I think tomorrow will be something else, whether it be real life. Probably will be another challenge of some sort or reactions, because I haven't done one of them in a long time. I was going to do an Amigo video, but unfortunately I do not have the software to do it. I can't use OBS because the two kind of interclash as such. So yeah, until I can afford to buy Bandicam or something, which is quite a lot of money, I believe, like £80, that won't be happening. But there's a lot of weirdos on Amigo, so probably best not to go on there. You just get loads of people skipping you and shit. But there will be, as I promised, there obviously still the Wycombe Wanderers career mode going up every day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that as well. And there will be another FIFA series coming out very soon in the near future. Working on what team and what ideas I can use to put it together. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. What do you think Manchester United are going to finish this season? What do you think they're going to do? I don't know. I'm hoping on Europa. I've always been riding on Europa since Christmas. We're just going to have to wait and see. I'll probably have another one of these reviews about the end of April to see how we've gone through April. Obviously, busy month. And I'll catch you in the next video. Make sure you're liking this video. Target 5 likes again. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.